Good afternoon. My name is Nicole LaChapelle, and I'm the mayor of Easthampton, Massachusetts. Welcome to my mayoral update. First, before I introduce our guest this week, I do want to bring to attention of all the residents, our new proposed fiscal year 2020 budget is now out. I presented it to City Council last night, and it is on our website. I encourage everyone to click right off of the front page to take a look at this. We will be soon having hearings on the finance subcommittee level about every major department and piece of this budget, and I encourage folks to tune in, or better yet, come to the hearing. So our main feature today is really a sequel, kind of like a Star Wars sequel. That maybe we'll do a prequel somewhere in the future with Liz Provo, who is on the Nashawanek Pond Steering Committee. The committee, always active, you remember from Winterfest, has an annual cleanup day in the spring coming up, and as you can see, there's some outfits and safety equipment that goes with it. But Liz, can you just let us know how this day runs, how everyone can get involved, and what are the goals at the end of the day?
Sure, and thank you for inviting me here. It's a lot warmer than the last time we were standing out by the pond.
Absolutely.
We actually started organizing the spring cleanup 3 years ago, and kind of took it under our wings after the chamber had done it for many years.
Right.
And due to the fact that we have a large organizing job list that we use for Winterfest, kind of all the elements were in place so that we could easily roll it out for another volunteer activity. So this year it will be on May 5th, which is a Sunday. So we will begin at the municipal parking lot here at 50 Payson at 8 o'clock in the morning. And we have shifts going from about 8 to 10:30, and again from 10:30 till 1. So you can sign up for the whole, number of hours, or you could just come and do what you can, and then, take the kids to do whatever little sporting activity that they need to do. We have several locations throughout the city that have been identified as places that need some sprucing up, and sometimes it's just because of winter, takes its toll on us with the sand on the streets and everything. So we have people who will actually be doing sidewalk cleaning.
Right.
And the sidewalk cleaners are basically going to be taking brooms and pushing the sand and stuff back into the street so our street cleaners can come the next day and clean it up. They'll also be taking little dandelion remover elements and getting all the little scrubby things that are in the curbside. We will have people out mulching, so around the boardwalk and here in front of the building here, and also the trees along Union Street and Cottage. Yeah. But we've gone further than that. We asked people 2 years ago to identify sections of this city that they felt would be important, that they would like to see cleaned up. So it became, instead of just a downtown cleanup, if you felt that you live on a side street and there's litter happening, or there's some sprucing up that would be needed, identify it. Hopefully you'll be volunteering for that section, but invite other people to be able to join you and to sign up.
Great.
So there are a number of sections all over town, and we'll probably be needing over 100 volunteers.
Wow. So last year I had Maple Street up to the municipal parking lot. So I had a part of my assignment was picking up litter, and then I got a big broom and I swept from the sidewalk that's next to the Sevens Bar and Grill on that sidewalk into the parking lot and into the street. It was nice to have two different tasks to do. I signed up this year, and I'm trying to think where I am. I don't know.
I know that you did sign up, but I can't remember where I saw it. I'll send you a note.
Well, I mean, one of the great things about how you sign up, it reminds you. Yes. It tells you where to go. The one question I had is as far as supplies. So last year when I came to the 50 Payson Avenue parking lot and was given bags and a broom, and I'm just wondering, do I need to bring anything? this year, or what should I be prepared for?
We don't have supplies unless they're donated to us, and I think a couple companies might have donated gloves or a couple contractor bags.
Yeah.
But don't plan on it
Okay.
because it's all donated. But if anyone would like to donate,
Very
please
good.
drop it off here at the mayor's office,
Absolutely.
perhaps. Okay.
Bring away.
Things to have handy would be a broom, a rake. Little digging equipment, things like master gardeners use those things that look like they're lethal weapons because they're just like this pointed thing, but it really works well. So whatever you have that could be helpful there. We do encourage you to wear long sleeves if possible. Clothe yourself as if there might be ticks out, if there might be poison ivy around, depending on where you're being stationed. And we have Columbia Gas actually is sending a crew of 10 people and their truck to be working around Millside Park and Lower Mill Pond area.
That's great.
I believe we have another business in that general location who is sending about 20 volunteers.
Wow.
They haven't officially signed up yet, but it's going to be a good task force. And then families, a lot of families will come and be able to show their kids how to spend a half a day doing something nice for your community.
I walked to work on the bike path this morning, and it was fun. As I walked through Millside Park, I noticed, like with the wind and water and everything, a lot of plastic bags and a lot of stuff near Lower Mill Pond. And I think maybe that's where I volunteered this year. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my email. The last question I have is about the app. Yeah, it's like paparazzi for litter.
Yeah, Litterati.
That's it, Litterati. How does it work?
Well, I found this app a couple of years ago, and I just had fallen into a TED Talk where, I don't know if you do a lot of TED Talks, but you can kind of like wander around there for hours. And there was a gentleman who was pitching his new product called Litterati, and he wanted to make a worldwide app that would identify litter. So it's all geotagged. So wherever you find a piece of litter, you take your phone, download the app, snap a picture of the litter, and then hashtag it. So you'd hashtag it, like let's say I found a pack of cigarettes at John Bader Park. I would take my picture. I would say Marlboro, hashtag cigarette, hashtag cellophane. And then because I've uploaded that to the Litterati website, now I've got a satellite view of exactly where that piece of litter was found and what it was. So it's especially good if you have businesses who you would like to have them help form a solution for some of the littering that might be occurring around their very busy convenience store or whatever they have. So that you can actually tell them, like we have found 50 items of straws or paper cups or whatever it is within a 25-foot range of your front door. How can we change the behavior?
Right.
So
No, that's great. I will confess, last year I had the app on my phone, and it was distractingly fun. So I had to stop myself.
To pick up your litter
I would take pictures, and I think it kind of suppressed my overall litter picking up for like the first 45 minutes, but then I made up for it later.
It's a good thing for families, though, because if kids aren't really great at picking up litter, they're really good at technology. So put them on the assignment of you're going to take the picture as we get this in the bag.
So to sign up, it's NationalPond.org. And you just can click through and
you'll see a button right on the home page. It'll say Cleanup Day, and then you can download the app from the page as well. We've got a link for that. And there are plenty of positions available, so hope everyone can come out.
Really, the last question. I sign up, and I'm going to be working at Millside Park, say. Do I still come here to check in?
Good point. It would be really good if you're with a team or a whole family, at least have one person come by and just say, we're here, and then we're going to give you some information. We have like a tick card, so you can identify ticks. That was compliments of the health department. We have a little piece of paper that will go over, if you find a sharp, a needle.
Excellent.
So that you're not to pick it up, you just call EPD and they'll send somebody down to pick that up for you.
Wonderful.
Oh, one quick thing, could I mention?
Of course.
We are partnering this year with WE for the water
Oh,
walk.
yes. Yeah, the
Yes,
water walk. Yeah.
water walk. So what we were going to do is have a table over at Whitebrook Middle School.
Okay.
They begin at 1.
Okay.
And if you haven't done this before, I think
Right.
last year might have been their first year.
Okay.
But it's a way to learn how people in developing countries and in our own country do not have access to clean water.
Yeah,
And
it's
they
really
walk
powerful.
for miles
Yeah.
to gather water. So this is an opportunity to donate to the cause. You'd be given like a 3-gallon or a 5-gallon jug, and you walk around the Whitebrook track with this jug so that you can envision what it feels like. A lot of these jobs are left up to women and their children to do. So instead of going to school, little girls are carrying water.
Right.
So we'll have a table there talking about the pond, which is
Okay.
water.
Yep.
We will have information about our city's water. So we are very fortunate that we have access to very high quality, award-winning,
delicious water. Delicious
nationally award-winning water.
Yeah.
So we wanted to tie that together.
Okay, so one more time. The date is Sunday, May 5th.
Sunday, May 5th.
All right.
8 o'clock here we start. If
Okay.
you have a later shift that you've signed up for, just show up when your shift starts.
Great.
And hopefully we'll have a nice day. It's rain or shine, so
Rain or shine. Well,
you know,
let it
anything
happens,
can
rain or
happen.
shine,
That's right.
Well, you've got to. Well, thank you very much for coming
you for
back. I
inviting
can't
me.
wait to see what our third part segment will be. We'll have to put on our thinking caps and have you
Absolutely.
back
We'll
a
come
third
up with
time.
something
Yeah.
fun.
I just want to end with last week's show was the Easthampton High School girls softball team, which actually won the game that I went to the very beginning of. Well, congratulations. But this Saturday, April 20th, is the pie sale for the softball team. And it'll be at Center Pepin School. Come buy a pie for the holiday weekend or just for Sunday, which is just an excellent day to eat pie as is every day of the week. Pie is just a delicious thing. Enjoy. Hopefully you're eating pie on Sunday, and I'll see you next week.